Hey there, it's Taj here from 56 Creations, back with another edition of Reflections from the Road. Today we reflect on our experiences from the Queensland Outback Tour.
You've got to turn it on.
These are Reflections from the Road. So I guess when we were actually planning this Queensland Outback Tour, we were like, okay, well, Longreach is regional, and that was where we were going to be. That's going to be our tour. We'll do a couple of schools in and around that region. And as we started looking at the different schools, the different communities, we saw a community called Birdsville. And it was about 12 hours out of Longreach, so super regional. And we thought, hey, this will be a great opportunity to actually bring the opportunity to them. So when we were looking at how much we actually, what we accomplished in the Queensland Tour, we were like, okay, well, let's work out how many workshops, how many kids. We ended up actually working out that we drove more than we slept over the course of the tour. And for our first stop, Birdsville State School, we had 9 kids, and there and back it took us 24 hours.
So the teaching landscape for rural Queensland was very different to what we were used to. There'd be one teacher for the 6 kids, and it'd be very difficult for them. They would have to do the teaching from prep to year 6, and they'd have to teach them all the same stuff but different levels, and we saw that barrier that they were going through was very difficult. When we went into Winton, there was a teacher there who grew up her whole life in Winton, and then decided to come to Brisbane to do her studies, and then went back to Winton to then teach the next generation to try and push forward the community. And this really showed us that teaching isn't a job, but it has to be a passion for when you're teaching out in the rural areas. The entrepreneurship rotation in the 56 Opportunity Workshop gave the students the opportunity to find a problem in their community and then find a solution with an innovation and technology to help fix this within their community.
So we started hearing some of these ideas that these absolutely awesome young people in really regional, super regional communities we're actually coming up with. Ideas that we know, I believe, will really change the world. We thought, wow, if young people like this are coming up with such amazing ideas, can you imagine the other young people? There's so much untapped potential within our young people in these regional communities that needs to be ignited. What can we do as an Australian community to actually showcase these young people, show them that, hey, the world is their oyster and you really can change the world. Your postcode, age, gender, demographic does not define you, and if you have the passion, you take the action, the magic really will happen.